All right, so Pequot Lakes boys basketball are going to the state tournament for the third straight year. They have beaten ESCO 55-42, and here I am with the manager, Sam. So, Sam, what do you really love about being a manager?
I love the sport. I played Special Olympics for Pequot when I was a senior, and throughout the younger grades, I chose to be a manager because I love the sport. I love the boys. I get respect, which is what I always wanted. Because I thought I get treated like a brick wall that they just walk away. It's like, what am I doing wrong? But no, the team is like my family. So, family's forever.
Yeah, absolutely. So, what do you really love about the game of basketball?
Well, for a team that we lost to since my senior year, so 8 years ago, we struggled, but hey, eventually we'll get them, it's we got a farther drive, so it's worth the drive, and ESCO's always been a tough team. They had a kid who was over 7 foot, so I thought that was an unfair advantage, but hey, I'm a stay positive guy, so I avoid the negative, stay positive.
And I could just notice by your expressions, the whole vibe and the whole team that you have a really positive attitude. So how do you keep such a positive attitude?
Well, between you and I avoid everything in the locker room because they're all into rap music. And like I said earlier, the only rapper I'm into is Candy.
Yeah. So, what is your usual celebration? Like, do you usually go out to eat with the team, or do you usually like to party? What do you usually like to do after a win, after a basketball game?
Well, I don't know why, but we like to go get fun food at a Quick Trip, and if it was me, my senior year, I'd say let's go get food at a nice restaurant, but hey, whatever makes the boys happy, and I pay for my own food. I don't like it when people pay for me because whether that's such a good treat, I'm not afraid to pay for myself.
All right, I love Quick Trip. They got everything. Geez, if I had $1 million, I'd probably break all of it on Quick Trip. Darn you, Quick Trip. There's actually a Quick Trip down south with the letter Q, and that's called an imposter. Right. So I don't really mean to get too personal, but what kind of disability you have, and how have you persevered through it?
Well, my scoliosis, my spine was literally a twisted knot. That's what scoliosis is, and I didn't know how bad it was till you look at X-ray. It's like the old saying, you don't know what's in front of you if you're looking at it. Okay, I don't know, I made that up. But I ignored the dark stuff, and I'm not a person to give up, and that's how we won tonight.
So you said you're a person who doesn't like to give up. What makes you have such great perseverance?
I'm a fighter. Some people say, hey, you know what, screw it, I don't want to do this. I say, you know what, I don't want to lose my legs. I don't want to lose my way of walking ever again. You're not putting me in a wheelchair, and you're telling me I'm done. I get to say when I'm done. That's
awesome. Yeah, well, I think that'll be I think if we posted just that part, I think it'll go viral, and I think you'll be a huge inspiration to people. And I'm a very stoic person, so I really, whenever I see people like you, that always attracts me to you, because I always love seeing positive people. So, what has been your favorite experience throughout these last years of going to the state tournament?
Beating a big team like ESCO, because between you and I, you get teams where they feel bad that you're losing. They're the opposite. They're like, oh, look at me. And it's like, okay, come on. Yeah, which I mean, no offense to Esco parents. I mean, and because what I know that Coy Parrish has, I give him a little credit. But because he wasn't the hot shot, it was. I don't take it as offensively.
Yeah, he does kind of have an attitude, but thankfully this anyway. Any more questions? I got one last one. Why would you recommend so whenever you're like not a manager someday, why would you recommend like the future generation to become managers for sports?
Well, it's a good way to figure out what you want to do. Like for me, for example, I've been meaning as head coach. I want to become a coach for Pequot because whether I'm a manager sitting on the team, I'm acting like a coach daily, and whether I can't understand a playbook, but I can cheer like a coach like you can't believe.